Hey everybody, welcome to Small Cap Recap. No camera, unfortunately. I'm actually on my desktop at home and I don't have a camera set up. So just going to be kind of showing my screen almost like a webinar type of thing. And yeah, no, we're just going to kind of go over today. I unfortunately got chopped up a bit today. I'm green on the day, probably got a little lucky on a couple trades. But this this there were good plays out there today. I underperformed in the morning where most of the momentum was, and then in the afternoon I just kind of chopped around. I ended the day up about $1,000, but at one point in the day I was realized about negative 5,000. So I'm going to go over some trades, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and kind of go from there. So to start off the morning, this is when the full-on tilt mode started, BFRI. I've been waiting for this trade for a long time now, this breakout, for weeks, as it grinded up in this area and consolidated. And when we got that gap up, I just knew today should be the day where it tested the breakout. So yesterday, we had, actually, let me get rid of that. Yesterday after hours, we had that push actually breaking out in the last minute and then just chop around. I actually got long, a little baby starter up in like the 970s. Tiny size though, only 1,000 shares. I was going to risk this 850 low, so I was going to risk about $1,000. I say starter, and I know that $1,000 for me actually is full size risk. However, knowing the potential of this trade, I knew that would be a starter size. Well, unfortunately, this is how bad it was. Let me make this full screen. I added another 5,000 shares here at 10.08, and you're thinking to yourself, how could you have not done well on this trade? Well, because I sold at like 10:30 on this dip right here. Oof, I sold most, I should say. I think I held on to 1,000 shares. I was like, oh, this risk is too wide. Yeah, I would have lost $3,000, but again, with an A+ trade for me, that's acceptable, and I, for some reason, was not comfortable accepting that risk. And it wasn't even that I wasn't comfortable losing $3,000. It was more that I was not comfortable losing. It was I got in a really weird state of mind. I think mainly because I have been struggling this week, and it was weird. I haven't felt like that in a while. I don't really know how to explain that, but anyways, yeah, I wasn't comfortable risking low day. I was like, I'll let it break low day first, then come back or whatever, and you know what? It never did. So I actually did end up buying back. I got up to 2,500 here, 2,500 shares here at 1060. Sold up into this push in like the 11:30 area right before the halt. So I did okay on the trade. I think I made like $2,000, but it's tough. Nextly, that should be a new word. I got chopped up quite bad on ADGI. Looking for, where are we here? 10-day, let's go to a daily. Basically looking for that first green day type of idea where, we had fallen roughly, I think the high of this day was, where are we? 17, call it $17. It fell down to $9, so, roughly 50% off of highs. And I was just looking for that first green day, and unfortunately, it just chopped in a range the whole time. So I was just oversized from, 10-15 basically every time I tried this, sold on this dump, and I rebought. Where was it? Right here, rebought here at like 10-17, sold on this dump. Bought it again here, sold on this dump. It sucked. It was tough. And it just never moved like I wanted it to, so I took basically 3 losses in a row on it. I might have taken more, actually. I might have taken one more loss. I'm trying to think, right? I bought in here at one point and then sold this dump. I was trying to sell $10 for break even. I did. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was in from $10 and I sold like $9.95. It wasn't a big loss by any means. Definitely still continuing to watch it, though. I do like how it's setting up. And then the last big loser this morning was RELI, R-E-L-I. And the problem is on this one, I knew it probably wasn't the best one because I figured it was going to be very manipulated, and it sure was. I started in on a dip at some point here with like 500 shares just in case it did a dip and through the halt, but I was risking low a day at the time. And then I added through this pop right here and stopped out after I moved my risk up. And then I bought again right here on this $7 break and then sold on the low day dump. It sucked. I knew I shouldn't have been in that after probably that first break time. It just at that point felt very, very funky. And that's normally a good sign for me to avoid. So that was, another big part of my loss for the day. And let's go over the one really good win I had. Actually, no, let's go to this one first. SOPA was a really nice win. I don't remember exactly how much I made on it, but I took this spot here right at 10.55. Sold half into the halt at 10.70 or 11.72. Sold the rest up in the high 12s, and I had a couple hundred shares left. I was going to try to ride for 14, and sold under this VWAP break. So that was a very nice trade. That was very, very nice actually. Day 2 idea there, and then SNAX was probably my not luckier trade because it wasn't lucky. There was a reason. You can see the daily chart broke out. Especially over this day with a lot of volume. So I was expecting more volume to come in today. They dropped news this morning. So I actually started buying in pre-market. Let me get up. Here we go. They dropped news pre-market. I got in at 10.30 or $4.30 right here with enough size where I was basically going to be risking down into the 390s because this was pretty key yesterday, which I know you're looking at the volume and you're like, how do you know that was key? Well, I was watching it all day yesterday. In fact, fun fact, I accidentally market ordered, where was it? I meant to order or buy 2,500 shares right here. And I bought 25,000. So that was fun trying to sell that. They held it up very well despite my selling. Even though I basically lost 10 cents a share on my sells, they still held it up very well, which was impressive. So anyways, let's get VWAP up. I was definitely expecting more volume to come through today, but I ended up getting myself into about 12,000 shares today from a $4.22 average. So I was buying through here. And I sold up into the 460s, 470s. So that basically, I'm not going to say saved my day, but it kept me green. And again, I was just really expecting more volume to come in, but that is the issue we have as longs, right? Especially on when we're not playing when I'm not playing the top percent gaining stocks, I'm essentially betting on demand to come in. And on a chart like this, I definitely would expect that. The float, ooh boy, 1.7 million. So I was definitely expecting a breakout over this level to result in a bigger move. It didn't, and that's fine. I'm still going to be keeping this on watch for the coming days to see if we get the push I was eventually looking for. But anyways, those are the trades I took today. Good to see some momentum back, even though I didn't capitalize on it as best as I could. I am excited to see the rest of the week going into, I know Fridays we have a day off, I believe, shortened week here in the market. So sorry that you don't see my beautiful face today. Sorry you're not getting the music, but I wanted to get something in for you guys because, it's been a while. So anyways, I am hopping. I'm hopping right on out of here, guys. Hopefully I'll see you again. I probably won't see you tomorrow. I have a webinar to give, and I've got shopping to do with my family after that. So I'll see you back here when I see you. Try to bug Matt Monaco to get one in for you. And until then, guys, I will, keep trading safe, keep trading smart, and stay disciplined. Don't overtrade. Peace, everybody.
We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.